Welcome to Live Joy Travel. I'm Jess, and today I welcome you to one of the most elegant cities in all of Europe, Vienna. So come with me as we discover this beautiful city here in Austria, and I take you guys along some very important and monumental landscapes right here in the city center. So let's go. Vienna is a beautiful city, full of historical, cultural riches everywhere. But with that said, it does become overwhelming knowing just what to pick and where to go. But our day is going to start right here in front of St. Stephen's Church, a must visit whenever you come into District 1. Now guys, the church behind me right here, this monolithic structure that I'm standing right here in front of, it's very important, and it has the tallest tower in all of Austria. Now one thing to remember when you visit this place is that there is a dress code and that you do have to abide by those rules. Now the entry is completely free, so I recommend that you put it on your itinerary and that you come straight through. Now, one important thing to note about this church, guys, is that many celebrities, royalty, and even Mozart have had their services held here, whether religious or funeral. They have crossed through those doors. So the significance of this church goes beyond its architecture, and I want you to come with me as we discover it. So let's go. The beauty of this building is undeniable, and its huge tower truly dominates the Vienna skyline, and it also stands proud in the middle of Stephensplatz Plaza. Incredibly beautiful to look at. Now, everything about St. Stephen's Cathedral truly oozes opulence, from the Romanesque and Gothic design of the exterior to the dominating pointed tower. Everything about it is intricate, including the main roof with hundreds of colored tiles forming an intriguing pattern. Now, what's important to note about this beautiful church is that it actually has over 18 altars and several smaller chapels. Not to mention that it also has tombs and catacombs below that contain 56 members of the notable Habsburg royal family. Incredible, guys. Incredible. We have made it to our next spot here in Vienna. We have arrived at Mozart House. Now this apartment right here is the last standing apartment that Mozart actually spent his time in. Now although he did not spend a lot of time in Vienna, only about 3 to 4 years, most of his biggest masterpieces were written in this beautiful city. So it's definitely worth for you to add this to your itinerary on your day here in Vienna. Guys, just being able to walk through those hallways and see where this genius was at work really gives you a vibe. So I recommend that you really go in there, immerse in the spirit of music before you go on about your day. Now, it's important to note, guys, that there is no pictures and no videos allowed inside the museum, and the entry is about 12 euros. So make sure that you plan accordingly. And the good thing about not being able to record or take pictures is that you get to actually submerge yourself in the full experience. But for us, there's many more other places we have to hit up today, so let's go. Guys, as we continue to walk to our next spot, it's important for me to tell you one of the most important things here in Vienna, and that is the cafe culture, guys. You're gonna find beautiful cafes at every corner and nook, and they are so embedded into their culture. I wonder why. I'll tell you why, guys. We're actually heading to one of the most important cafes where Beethoven and Mozart themselves used to play the piano and drink coffee. it to our next spot. As you can tell, we are right here, the oldest coffee house in all of Vienna. And as mentioned, the place where Beethoven and Mozart used to play the piano. Let's go look at the plaque right outside. So guys, it's important to know that in this coffee house, time has actually stood still. As you can tell from the inside of it or just from the outside, it remains with the charm from back in the day, literally untouched. Beautiful. Definitely worth for you to put it on your itinerary when you come here to Vienna. It's a must-do. Make sure not to miss it. But the day continues for us. As much as we want to stay here and just enjoy ourselves, we have so many other places to show you all. So let's go and let's keep moving. Plaza, you're gonna end up here in this beautiful street, which happens to be only a few steps away from the cafe I just showed you. This place right here, Kaertner Street, is known for its shopping, its cafes, and overall its relaxing vibe. People come and just stroll through the street here, have a beer, ice cream, whatever your heart desires, and it makes for a good stopping point between landmarks. So let me show you the street because we are on our way to see something else beautiful. But first, let's stroll through. Now guys, on this street, you're also gonna find high-end shops, but your everyday souvenir shops and even down to flower bouquets at every corner. Let's go look at some. Made it to our next spot right here. The Kapuzinerkirche Church and the Imperial Royal Vault is another place that I highly recommend that you come check out. Now let's go in and check out the church. Once you get done seeing the beautiful church, make sure that you take a left and go straight into the royal catacombs. Now this area right here does require an entry ticket, so make sure that you plan ahead and don't miss it. Now it's important to note that you're going to find over 160 catacombs in there, all from the royal dynasty. So if that's your thing, you know where to come. As for us, we have to keep moving, so let's go. Down the street from the royal crypt and the church, you are going to find the Albertinaplatz, and right across from the Albertinaplatz you're gonna find one of the most luxurious and beautiful and largest opera houses in the world. I give you guys the Vienna Opera House. Some of the most prominent composers, directors, cellists, soloists have had the honor of playing inside that beautiful opera house. So if you can swing it and have enough time, make sure that you get some tickets and go see something inside that beautiful opera house. Otherwise, I recommend that you take the escalator up here inside the Albertinaplatz so you can get some of the most beautiful views up and down this street and just admire the opera house from far away. If you get lucky, maybe you'll hear a little tune. Guys, it's getting to be around that time, lunchtime. So the perfect way for me to experience lunch in a place is always to go towards one of their most popular markets, and that is what we're gonna do today. So come with me to the market. To the Naschmarkt. Now, whatever your culinary buds are calling for, you can find it right here in the middle of this market because it is incredibly diverse. Now, it did get its beginnings in the 16th century when milk used to be sold in jugs right here. But for us, it's lunchtime, so we are gonna go sample our way around this market. Come with us. We have finally found a place. We walked this market up and down, saw the entire thing, and then finally decided on Italian food because you know it is just one of my favorites. So we have our drinks and are now waiting on our food, and I know that it's gonna be absolutely delicious. It was an incredibly tough choice, but lunch, here we come. Was absolutely delicious, but as much as I want to continue to sit here and have another drink, it is time for us to go to our next location because I have a feeling this one's going to be a very special one and you guys are going to enjoy it. So let's cross this busy street and get moving. Popular and most visited tourist attraction here in Vienna, and it's the Imperial Castle and Gardens. Now guys, this place right here has so much to offer, from a zoo to a maze to gardens galore, and of course the palace itself. Now one quick thing to mention guys is that the palace right behind me actually belonged to the dynasty that ruled Austria for over 600 years, and this was their summer residence. Now I do want to let you guys know that there are different options options when getting in here, so make sure that you guys plan ahead. And in my honest opinion, please give yourself the luxury of getting a combo ticket so you are able to see some of the museums that are also within this grounds. Now, this beautiful Baroque style palace has over 1,400 rooms, and oh my lord, each and every one of them is beautiful. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick glance at this ground. Wasn't that beautiful? This place is just absolutely mind-blowing. And as it makes me so sad to say, we have to leave this UNESCO recognized palace and move on to the next beautiful spot in this city. So hang on, because this day is not done quite just yet. Let's go. Like that, we have made it to the next spot here in beautiful Vienna. Now we are back in the city center in the Imperial Palace area. Now this area right here is going to encompass a bunch of things that you can actually do, so you get to pick. Now if you're a museum junkie, or maybe you just want to hang out at one of the beautiful parks here, or maybe you want to go check out the palace, you will find it all right here. Now everything I have shown you today barely scratches the surface of the things that you can do here in Vienna, but I will recommend that you take some time and come visit this area, because I promise you some of the best museums are found here in this city, and I am gonna give you a tour of this whole area so you know what to expect. So come with me, let's take a walk. it's getting later in the day and it's time for some sugar. And the Austrians are really good at their pastries, but specifically a very special cookie. And that is what I'm going to go look for. So come with me on this adventure. Platz, where one of the main stores for Manor wafer cookies is at, and I can't wait to share these wafers with you guys. Some of the best, not only here in Vienna, but in the world. And whenever you come to Vienna, this is a spot that you have to visit, and you have to make sure that you go home with plenty of wafers galore. Wafers there, you close them up and you put them in your purse. Snack to go. Love it. So guys, mission accomplished. We got plenty of goodies for us to have on our way out of the city, which, to be honest, I think we may finish this and make another trip later, but we'll see. It's time to keep moving. Let's go. And guys, just like that, we are back right where we started, right in the middle of the plaza with the beautiful church right behind us. And I am here with my last recommendation for your trip here in Vienna. I have absolutely no better advice than to tell you to take some time for yourself without a schedule, without a plan. Just find a way to roam through the streets of the first district here in Vienna. Find a restaurant that speaks to your heart. Sit there, enjoy the moment, live in the moment, and let Vienna take over your soul, at least for a night. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you being here. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe, like, and don't forget to dong that little bell. And I will see you guys from who knows where next time. Thanks for watching, and bye!